Hi guys, this is Michael here from Asia Virtual Solutions. In today's video I'm going to talk to you about link per minute. A measure quite often talked about and misunderstood in GSA Search Engine Ranker. Everybody is always trying to get the highest link per minute or verified per minute. Link per minute is basically, let me just open this up. Link per minute is basically the number of links created in a minute. Verified per minute obviously is then the number of verified links created per minute. And you will normally see that, I think it's this one, number of, sorry, at the bottom here. And if you click on it, if you right click on it, you can select the different that you want to be using, like verified per minute, then it will show you the number verified per minute. Now, most users only get the link per very slow link per minute, and that is because they are basically not optimizing their setup correctly. So what I'm going to do today is show you how you can get over 200 links per minute, or at least 34 links per minute, and all of that from the services we provide. First of all, if you already have a VPS, great. If not, I'm using our VPS service here, which has got a fast VPS. We configure and set it up for you already. So let me close this out. This is not a sales video. And secondly, I'm only going to be using the link list that we provide. Okay, this is the link list, and it's going to be connected. If you already signed up, you have a Dropbox link. So we're going to link that up to Dropbox, and we're going to run only this linked list. Okay, you can see the numbers here. Remember that this is the same number that I provide to my members. This is the May update here, sales page, updated in, where is this now? There you go, May. Okay, so we're going to use this linked list, and we're going to use, for my fast service that I want high LPM, I'm using 100 dedicated proxies. Okay, you don't have to use 100. You can use maybe 20 or 50, but I recommend getting dedicated proxies. Okay, these proxies are really good. 100 dedicated proxies is quite expensive, it's $149 a month. So you don't really have to go for it if you can't afford it. Take the 20 dedicated, that's only $39, which is more affordable. Okay, so use whatever your budget allows for. And we will set up our VPS using the items mentioned in this blog post, 10 things your mom never told you about GSA Search Engine Ranker. Okay, I will be using Capture Breaker. And I will use our own solvers. I will use Text Capture Solver, and I'm using Capturetronics. And our proxy service, yes, you can scroll through all of this and see through that. I'll close this now. And backlinks I mentioned, what is this? Oh, and we will use our 2-tier. Sorry, not emails. I'm using about 50 emails. If we just order the data pack, this is what we will be using to get our 200 link per minute. It should work with any of the other ones, but I run on a 2-tier, or you can use the 1-tier as well for blast service. If you want to promote directly to your money site, then don't go for a high LPM. Use the 7 or 5 tier, which filter out the number of links per day. Okay, so we'll use that. So without further ado, let me log on to my VPS. I actually got it open here already. And you can see here we're running at 216 links per minute. No. And the VP verified per minute here is 38.77 verified minute. Let me close all of this. This specific project that's running on here now has got 20 two-tier data packs. It's until here, and I've been running this since 22nd of May, and I'm only running the first tier of the two-tier package. After I run this for 2 weeks, I move each of these niches to a different VPS, which I call my retirement VPS. So I blast them on tier 1 only, and then I export this to a different VPS where I then continue to run on both tiers, but not as fast. So the first 2 weeks is my honeymoon period, you can call it, where I get as many links as possible to the first tier, and then I retire from the honeymoon, and it continues on normally slowly, and you can see the next session is loaded here already again. So again, those are all two-tier projects from the two-tier data packs, and it's 100% the same. Let me show you. I'm using let me open one. It takes a bit to load sometimes, especially if it's running as well, so many threads. Sorry, where's my, there it is, open already. So you see, this is the first tier, and here on our two-tier data packs we disabled no follow and disabled no contextual. But what I want to show you is we are running with the where is it now? I'm running the identified and the verified from the global linked list. I have search engines enabled, but you can disable that because the linked list that we have is so big that it will never ever actually get to the search engine part. So this is not really necessary. You can uncheck all of that, but I keep it just in case it uses that. For the data, the content itself is from the two-tier data pack, and the options, I specify that, and the options is all set for you for the order data pack. The emails, I'm using the emails from Azure Virtual Solution that comes with the data pack, but in this case I've done catch all emails. Okay, I don't, this is the settings for the emails. Anyway, this is exactly the emails, the settings that you get when you order the two-tier data pack from us. In terms of the setup here, I'm running at 400 threads, but this is because this VPS has got no problem handling that, which is one of the Azure Virtual Solutions VPSs. The settings here are all exactly as recommended in the blog post, 10 Things Your Mom Never Told You. In terms of proxies, the proxies is, which is included with the Azure Virtual Solutions, the public proxies. You can see the bottom here. There are 2,865 public proxies, and those are provided for you and refresh every 15 minutes when you order the VPS from us. And here you can see I'm using the 100 private proxies. Now, in terms of the setup for the proxies, the settings, search engines, I use the public proxies. Disable banned. Don't worry about the timing to wait. Submissions, I use private. Then everything else, no need to use proxies at all. Check the last two options as well. Yep. And then for captcha, I'm using the captcha breaker. With the VPS, if you buy from us, you will normally have our built-in capture service, which is the same as exactly the same as this two combined. Okay. I'm using a text capture solver. If you buy the VPS from us, this is included. Otherwise, you can just go and order that separately. Indexing, I'm not using any indexing at all. Nothing. It's a waste of money to use the indexing. But if you want, you can use the... actually, when I retire this, then I do enable... when I retire this to another VPS after 2 weeks, I do use GSA SEO Indexer and GSA Earl Redirect Pro. Okay, but for the blast session, I don't use any because this just takes up more resources and slow it down. If you do use this section here, the indexing, then make sure you check this. Select only certain types, and I will show you which ones. I uncheck the spammy ones, like the video adult, pingback, referrer, all shortness. So I just want links to be bolder quality, stuff that provide do follow, like the articles. These are customers my edu and government engines, document sharing, edu sites again. Actually, the indexer can be done. Take microblock, social bookmarks. You see, web 2.0, Wikio, and Wikio again. No need to check everything again. Just waste time. Okay. And then for the filters, check that mark. I set it to 25. Leave the default there because we don't want to submit to crappy sites. Advanced. Okay, as I showed you here before, I used the Dropbox, and this is exactly the same Dropbox that you get when you buy our linked list. In fact, I'll show you. Show stats, identified. I think I haven't added any new ones yet. Let me just scroll down to the total. You see there. 450233. 450233. Where's that? 450233. So you see it's exactly the same as our list here. The verified will be higher because this blaster is writing to the list. You don't have to check this, but I'm adding the verified that's running in this blaster to our verified list for my linked list members who subscribe via Dropbox. Will get these updated immediately as they are verified in here, but you don't have to check any of these. Okay, I use search engines, although they haven't updated for years. I managed to get something done, so I still have a copy of that. And that's basically it. I showed you all the settings now, and then you start it. I run at 400 threads. It works fine on 300 threads as well. I don't suggest go higher than 400. This has been running for 2 weeks non-stop, and I can get still get verified 38 per minute, and I still damn it. I'm going to change this to LPM. I still get, when I started this, it was 374 links per minute. Okay, so now it ran through the list already, and it already used quite a bit of the linked list resources, but since there are 45 million, it now still uses a burn through those, and I'm still running after 2 weeks on 216 links per minute. And today I'll be stopping this, and the new 2-week cycle will begin. So when I stop this, I just re-verify all the L's, and then shoot off this to retirement, start our next blaster, and again non-stop running for 2 weeks cycle. And that's it. There's no magic here. There's nothing else installed here. If you have any questions with regards to the setup I have here, I'll be happy to show it to you. Drop me a note. I can send you a couple of screenshots, or I can try to explain in more detail. I'll be providing a summary with the video just to show again the settings and what I've used to run 2 weeks continuously at 200 plus link per minute. The secret is, I'll tell you the secret. The secret is most people just get capture breaker and they think that's it, or they get capture breaker and some dumbass like death by capture, and they think now they got it all sorted out. But the secret is in the text captures and in recaptures. That's why I recommend you to get Capturetronics, or you can get Spamvilla if that is still around. I stop using them since they don't provide proper support. I use Capturetronics now for reCAPTCHA, and I use Text Capture Solver. That's it. That's the magic solution. And obviously also the private proxies. If you can't afford 100, don't get 100. Get what you can afford. And this is the public proxies that's provided with the Azure Virtual Solution. I'm falling over myself. With the Azure Virtual Solutions VPS, sorry. Okay, well, that is now basically it. Let me know if you have questions, and thank you for your time, and happy link building. Just for now. Let me just get out of here. Otherwise I can't stop it. Okay then, have a good day. Bye.